Hey, welcome back to After the Episode, brought to you by Line Cutters, the adjustable ring that cuts fishing line. Hey, get over here, lady. I can't do. Hey, welcome back to After the Episode. I'm your host, Ty, and this is my co-host,
Theresa.
We have a special episode from Thursday this week, right?
Yeah, this is Surf Fishing Fort Pickens.
Right. So the episode opens up at Gulf Breeze Bait and Tackle in Gulf Breeze, which is on the way to Pensacola Beach. All right, so it's mid-February. It's been pretty pleasant.
Yeah, you know? It was 76 or 77 that day.
Yeah, and we find the sun is more intense here in Florida, so it makes it feel a little hotter than that.
Mm-hmm. The water was cold, but the air temperature was hot. The water was...
Probably low 60s?
Yeah, it was pretty cold. But it didn't matter because it was so warm, you know, it kind of warmed you up.
Yeah, it warmed you up as soon as you got out of the water.
We picked Fort Pickens because our buddy Justin told us the bull reds and the bull reds and black drum were running the beach.
Yeah, he caught a little permit there and some crazy stuff.
A bunch of stuff.
Permit. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we just wanted to go see what species were running up and down the beach that close in.
Mm-hmm. I loved the chance to go surf fishing because that's what I grew up doing. So
right.
We decided to fish fresh dead instead of artificial like we normally do.
Yeah, Justin said the bite was real strong on fresh dead shrimp peeled. Well, I wasn't going to peel them. I'm not that patient. We did know where to get the fresh dead shrimp. Gulf Breeze Bait and Tackle. If you've never been to Pensacola Beach, right before you cross over the bridge to get on the beach, on the right side there's a place called Gulf Breeze Bait and Tackle. And this place is 24/7, 365. There are 365 days in the year, right? This place is open all the time. You can go in there at 3:30 in the morning and buy tackle. You can go in there at daybreak. They fix rods.
Fishing rods and reels.
It's an amazing shop.
Rain gear, Crocs.
So we went in there and bought some fresh dead. What they do is they take the shrimp that have just died on the bottom of the tank, they scoop them out, put them in a little cup, and they sell them for $3-something a cup.
Yeah.
Unfrozen shrimp is much better than frozen. So live or fresh dead. So we're getting in the old element and we're headed over to get to Fort Pickens. You have to go on to Pensacola Beach, hang around, and go way to the end of this little peninsula.
They do charge you to get in.
It's like a state park kind of thing.
Yeah, you're fishing Pensacola Beach. So
Fort Pickens at the point down there.
It's more secluded.
Put you by the pass.
Yeah.
It's more secluded. You
No
have
tourists.
Gulf on one side. You have Bay just across the street. If y'all ever want to camp in the Pensacola area, I highly recommend Fort Pickens. I like a big backpack and a rod, and that's it.
I want my umbrella in my chair, in my book.
And?
I need a wagon. So what we did with the bucket was we took the handle off and we got the Berkeley rope handle. And then tell them about those things because those are super cool.
I'll put all this in the description below. These are very inexpensive. They're like $2 or $3.
It's a rod holder that clips onto the bucket.
It's where to put your reel inside so the bucket won't flip if you don't have much weight. You can do it this way, which we do a lot if we have several rods and weight inside.
I liked it this way because we were able to hang the fish grip and stuff.
Like that. These things are cool for just $2 or $3. I mean, you can't beat them. They're made by Berkeley. When you're dealing with the beach, especially in this powdery white sand, you can't get sand on anything. It destroys gear. So sometimes we just drop the rods in the bucket. Sometimes we put them in the holders. It gives us a place to put stuff that's sand-free. Mm-hmm. Speaking of sand-free, this is my new dry bag. We've been using dry bags a lot. For me, it's kind of replaced a milk crate almost.
Yeah.
I put all my stuff for the day in here. I put my clothes,
lunch, wallet, keys.
Leader material. With my old tubes, I just trusted that I had it all. Then I discovered these Cast King dry sacks. They have a window, so now at a glance I can say, oh yeah, okay, my keys are in there, or oh yeah, I did bring that jacket, or...
Yeah, it's been better. Hey Ty, do you have your wallet? I don't know.
So this is a 30 liter, it's a bigger one. We have a smaller 20 liter. Dry bags in the sand are just as important to me as in the kayak. Throw the tube in the sand.
Throw it in the sand, yep.
Nothing gets on it, no sand.
No.
Where is my PVC?
Probably in the garage.
I'll go out to the barn, you talk to him.
I'm not talking. He wears me out. I think it's 1.5 inch PVC. And we bought two, I don't know, were they 10-foot or 8-foot pieces? They were probably 10-foot pieces, and cut it in the parking lot.
Cut it at an angle.
Mm-hmm. You do have to beat them into the ground about a foot, foot and a half, or you will lose your rods.
Yeah, I have lost 15, 20 years ago. I lost a rod on that beach, not knowing I needed to pound in my sand spike.
You gotta put your sand.
So, as you saw in this episode, I cut a little piece off of one of these and I used it for a hammer, which worked fantastic because I also used it again for a rod holder in the sand close to the camp area. So you saw us throwing a double dropper rig, and I'll show you the hook and weight that I was using on that rig.
We had 3 and 4 ounce. I think 4 or 5 ounces is good. Over here, over in Texas, we use a spider weight.
Over here, the sand is so light and fluffy that these pyramid weights sink into the sand, so you don't have to use the claw style hook.
Okay.
The hook I decided to use was a Mustad live bait hook. This is a short shank live bait hook. This is a very stout live bait hook.
Is it a 2-aught?
This is about a 2-aught. It's very small. The reason I chose these is because I know from fly fishing so much that a hook way smaller than this, as long as it's stout, will land a bull red, bull drum, or anything like that that has a rubbery mouth, because their mouths are so tough. The main thing is just the wire has to be stout. With this, I knew I could completely bury the shrimp in it, and I knew whatever came by was going to inhale it. And interestingly enough, every fish we caught was hooked in the corner of the mouth. If there are small stuff around, like Justin had caught a small pompano.
Mm-hmm. A 16-inch pompano.
I mean, a big pompano and a small permit.
Tiny mouths.
He caught a permit. So the pompano have tiny mouths, the sand trout have tiny mouths. I wanted to catch everything, so this little bitty hook would have grabbed everything that came by. These pyramid weights and this stuff, I'll put it all in the description below. So check it out.
And you're going to do a rigging video too, right? On
Yes,
how to make those.
Which brings me to the rods. The rod that we caught the 2 big ones on, oh no, one of the big bull reds on, Theresa's bull red, and I think the bull drum.
Was caught on the pin combo, the pin to battle combo.
This is one of our BTB combos. We don't have any surf stuff yet. So this pin battle 2 combo is great for BTB, and it was the longest rod we had for surf casting, so we just brought it. Ended up working okay.
What size reel?
We have a Pin Battle 2 5000 with the stealth blue camo spider wire on it. And they come just like this. These Battle 2s, it's just all one combo, and we love them. They're great for BTB and worked out okay for the surf too.
Yeah,
they're 7 feet long.
It was a good surf fishing rod. I could get some distance. I could have got a lot more distance on a 10-foot rod, but that was fine. The
double dropper loop that you saw us use in the video, I'm going to do another video on how to make that double dropper loop. Because you can see it's all on the rod with no weight and no hooks on it, which is great for traveling in the car.
Yep.
The other rod we used was a McCain
hot rod,
which we use these a lot for bull reds. These are 7.3, and that's why I brought it. They're a little bit longer. This is a bass rod. Got the old Penn Fierce 4000 with blue camo stealth braid on there again.
Both of those rods worked great.
But I mean,
you can use. I used to use catfish rods on the beach in Corpus. So.
Yeah, I know what you use when I met you. So.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
Oh, Jarvis
I had
Walker.
A Jarvis Walker combo and a Bill Dance combo.
Jarvis Walker.
You know what? They caught
solid
fish. They caught fish.
Jarvis Walker solid. What was it? Fiberglass.
Yeah. I had some Shakespeare combos though.
And she had a
for
popping
surf
cork
fishing.
and shrimp, and she was fine.
I had a few custom rods for surf fishing too. So.
Cameras we used.
We used our GoPro 5.
We're very attached to this 5. You can tell the clarity difference. I can anyway, editing so much. It's very crisp, much crisper than the 4.
They're sound sensitive. These suckers are super sound sensitive.
That's our biggest.
So we've moved to a wind slayer. It goes over
the wind sock.
I'm sure he'll put a link in the description.
Yeah, I'll put a link in the description. It covers the whole camera, so both mics, stereo mics, get covered up.
We were having a lot of noise problem on our first trip with the GoPro 5 because it has 2 mics and it picks up even the slightest sound. So that dampens the noise. If anybody has the GoPro 5, please comment below on how to dampen the sound problems. When this is connected to a pole or a tripod, it's picking up. When you touch the tripod, it's picking that noise up.
Oh man, there's sensitive mics on those things. We're gonna have to get creative and fix that problem.
I'm thinking fun foam connection.
Anybody's got a creative way to stop all the tripod bump noise on the 5s? Comment below.
Please. Otherwise, I have to Google it and YouTube it.
Show me a broken eye.
Shut up! Would you stop?
Theresa.
Fine if you don't touch it or look at it.
She's her most dangerous enemy.
When we got there, it was low. You could see the second sandbar. It was about this deep, maybe 2 inches deep on that second
sandbar.
So we had to wade out.
Between us and the sandbar, there was probably knee to thigh deep at places. But we had to get to that bar.
We didn't have to get to that bar. I had to get to that bar.
She wanted to go, so I, as you said, knock yourself out. They were just, probably 50 yards on the other side of the bar, just running in probably 4 or 5 feet of water at the most. Boy, if we'd had some kayaks or paddle boards, you could have gone on the other side of that bar, stood up, it was flat calm, and sight casted them. That's another video coming to you soon. 30 miles out, coming in hot.
What did you drink this morning? You drank the wild Kool-Aid?
Oh yeah, there's on Pensacola, on Fort Pickens, there's some cannons and batteries and bunkers, and there's a fort there.
It's called Fort Pickens.
And if you saw the little thing in the intro, pause that. It's interesting. They were getting prepared, I guess, for the Japanese World War II for the bomb this area. So very interesting military site. All right, question. Question time. It's question time.
And fishing. Shush. J&T Fishing says if you're fishing for smaller fish like whiting and stuff like that, use the smallest piece of shrimp.
But yeah, that's a great point. Use a tiny hook and a piece of shrimp and you'll catch a lot of whiting.
I use that for whiting, yeah. What were we using for bait? Patrick Weber.
Fresh dead shrimp, Patrick.
Cup of dead shrimp. Saw you on the bridge, Hex/Slash, Sunday.
Nice hooks, small but strong. Yes, they are. It's little Mustad live bait hooks. In the description, I'll put them.
Will you let me finish that comment?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm getting ahead of the...
Moving right along. Stop it. Got my glasses all. Drove through Pensacola on Sunday on our way to St. George Island from Canada. Had the whole family on the lookout for 30 Miles Out crew. Love your videos.
Oh,
Earl Vickers.
Hey, look, Earl. Y'all hit us up on Facebook,
we
man.
would have come and stopped.
Facebook Messenger or something. We love to meet all the What Nation. We like to meet the subscribers. So please, if you're passing by Pensacola on I-10, headed east or west, or going to the beach here, let us know.
We fished with him
on the paddleboards the other day.
It says, almost lost that fish grip.
Yeah, no joke, Paul.
Chad B, love the surf fishing vid, guys. My wife and I are surf fishers on the East Coast, hoping to get Hobies this year. You guys are our inspiration.
Wow. Oh, that's nice.
Dan, you're going to have to learn Teresa's redfish dance for releasing redfish. Where did Theresa get that necklace? My wife would like that. I got it from Salt Girl clothing. It came on the back of my hat, and I took it off and put it on.
So you might want to contact Salt Girl on Facebook.
Salt Girl Clothing.
And maybe they'll send you one.
It's on the black Salt Girl hat. Kuda Outlaw. Ty, can you please do a video showing how you rig your hooks, weight, and also the leader? We fish a lot down in the bay, but I've never done any surf fishing and want to take my son. Thanks in advance.
This is kind of a standard catfishing rig, double dropper loop. It's a standard saltwater rig. I'm going to do another video showing you exactly how to do that and that only in the video.
I will keep the squirrel focused and make him
this week. It's coming.
Video. Yes,
it's coming.
I won't let him forget, guys.
No.
How long was the rod? Harrison the Outdoor.
The red rod, this rod here is 7.3, the bass rod. McCain hot rod with the Penn Fierce 4000. And this Battle 2 combo is 7 feet exactly. It's a 5,000 size.
All done with that.
Is that it? We're done. Another, after the episode, completed.
Yes.
Y'all keep watching them. We'll keep producing them. So, like and subscribe, and we'll see y'all next time right here on 30 Miles Out. All right, we'll see y'all.
You're on something weird today.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, Felicia.